Welcome to another episode of Poison Pants Plays the New York Times Crossword. This is Monday, November 29th, 2021. 2021. Why am I saying it that way? That's weird. Okay, well, let's get started. Nice Monday grid, looks straightforward enough. Let's try to get a foothold. Oddly, yeah, there we go. So straight into the northwest with AWOL, Arise, Naomi Watts. Don't know what 3 down is. Ravi Shankar. So that's going to be overt. Kind of your typical Monday where things just drop 1, 2, 3. Every once in a while, I get into the habit of doing a Monday without doing crosses, just going straight across. It's not really how you're supposed to do crossword puzzles, but sometimes they drop that way, and that's the only way, at least for me, that I'm going to end up getting any records. I got a 250 once, I think is my record. I'll have to flip back to see that, but my Monday record only happened because I went straight across and happened to get almost all of the answers on my first look at the clue. All right, 45 across is my first long clue. It's a 13 that I want to have be bolts of fabric, but I guess that's not going to fit in 13, so we'll go with bolts of cloth. Doesn't seem quite right for a fashion designer to be buying. Well, I guess you would call it bolts of cloth. Okay, we're okay with that. Down here in the southwest, tests is worth noting. It comes up a lot. Tests is a really good crosswordese word. T, S, T, and E are very useful letters, although it looks like that's not what it is. In this case, it's exams. So cross out tests, put exams because of crosses. Even on a Monday, you need the crosses. iPad's also a pretty common one these days. What is So my lakeside rental does not quite fit. I'm going to go ahead and pop this 13 in. I'm sorry, this 12 in, streak of luck. Excuse me. And move to the north. That southwest is, there's something weird about it, but I'll be able to fold it up, I'm sure. All right, where are we? Up in here in the northeast, we've got called strikes and balls at a game is umped. Verbing nouns like ump into umped or umps is a pretty common crosswordese kind of thing to know. That means turning what really just should be a noun like ump into a verb as well. Umped. He umped the game. Not something you would probably say in fluent English, but it makes sense. People would understand what you meant. Classic doll, Ken doll. Ominous note from a boss would be see me. A boss, I would think a teacher really would be a better clue there, but EH isn't working in 44 down, so bolts of cloth is not working for me because that's going to be ecstasy and yens. What else? Yeah, I can get everything in the southeast here. Orson Welles, TTOPS, T-top, another crosswordese classic. So throw that in your hopper for words to remember. Eavesdropping range is earshot. And that gives us ragtag there. Tang is the powdered drink at NASA. What's the big idea? And Sega as the Nintendo competitor. Do they still have those? I thought that was kind of an old thing of my era. Well, anyway, was a competitor at some point. Running start. Oh, these are all going to start with words that mean run. Elfin works there. Oh, bolt of fabric. So I was right. I just, for some reason, had a plural in my head on 45 across. Thought that should be bolts of fabric, but bolt of fabric works just fine. Since the clue did not indicate the number, then singular or plural really works. Singular is more typical, actually. Unless the clue indicates a plural, usually you're going to see a singular answer. Or what constructors will often do is put a collective noun in the clue, and that implies a plural answer, but you don't think of it as a plural, or vice versa. They'll have an answer that's a collective noun, and it's clued as a plural, but doesn't end in S. So that's just a bit of that subterfuge that constructors like to do. We're going to go ahead and rescue here. Oh, I spelled muesli wrong. Boy, that could have been bad. Ill-kept, and then Obama, of course. I thought that was going to end up being Omaha. There we go, Bay and Lamb. And Lakeside Rental is going to be a canoe. Is that perfect? There we go. We're done. Nicely done. Let's take a look at our grid. So apart from the things that I already noticed, it would have been good for me to know how to spell muesli. I think I would if I'd not been going quite so fast. Dash of pepper is kind of a nice 12. I'm into that. Streak of luck, dash of pepper, bolt of fabric. Yeah, sure, I'm okay with all those. Running start as the revealer for 3 clues that mean to run. ARMANI, crossword ease. MUESLI, crossword ease. TOTE, crossword ease. Bay, crossword ease. So these are words that definitely you can stick into your hopper for just keeping track of these words that are going to come up all the time. ARMANI, definitely. Tang, I haven't seen a lot of. I would have guessed I would have seen more, actually. G isn't so common a letter, but it ends up at the end of words all the time because, of course, of ing endings. So words in the present progressive or the gerund have an ing ending, and so crosses that also have a G that will cross with them come up quite a lot. All right, pretty straightforward Monday, 4:38, decent time. Thanks very much for watching, and I will see you tomorrow.